Hi guys, welcome to another video. Sorry about the traffic noise. Went to a garage sale this morning. Got there 15 minutes before it was meant to start, but there were already 13 cars. So yeah, it was, I'd say, pretty amazing if I'd gotten there at 8 AM or something, but I just feel so rude doing that. So this is the crap that was left over. It's still a pretty good haul. People don't like the rusty stuff, so, and the $10 items, like they go for the really premium woodworking tools and that. So all that good stuff was gone, but yeah, it was an older guy, probably well into his 80s, and I guess he's already in a retirement home, but just clearing out his old place. And it's actually where I want to live. It's up in the hills. Always loved that spot. There's very few houses up there. Anyway, it's a beautiful area, not far from here. It says impact driver on it. I don't actually know. I guess that's what it is. It is a driver. I just don't know. I can't work out how to use it. Very low quality spoke shave. Seed chrome spanners. Some seed chrome is collectible, but not in this condition. This one is okay, but these are just for people who want to use them. This is actually a German one by a company called Still Winnie, and they're actually quite valuable, but this one I think has a bit of wear on the teeth. Anyway, I think I can still sell it. These are just drivers for sockets. I think they're all seed chrome. Again, the condition's not good enough to be sellable to collectors, but people who need the tools will buy them. All these sockets are seed chrome except for one, and there are also two hex drive sockets, which are very rare. Not worth anything, but these, because they're 3/4 inch drive, they're a good $10 each. I get it pricing at the end. High Test, good old Australian brand. Not worth a lot because it's just a cold chisel, but someone will definitely buy that. That's just junk. Those were just in a box with the sockets, I think. These are like fencing pliers. They're kind of seized up, but they might come up all right. I almost left this behind for, you know what, I'm going to just get anything that's plausible. This is a great thing. It's a spoke shave. I've never had one in this style. Now normally there'll be wooden handles on this, so someone's just improvised. It's probably unsellable, but since I don't have one, that's a good practical thing for either stripping bark or making axe handles, that kind of thing. And this guy did make his own axe handles. He had a couple of dozen of them there, which tells me there would have been some great axes, but of course they're all gone. Just a rasp. Just bought that for me. He had a whole box of these, but I just took the one. He had a whole box of wedges. I just took two that were in good condition, although now I see that that's actually damaged, so that would have to be tidied up. It wouldn't have to be, but ideally. Nice big one there. Now these are actually seed chrome. Now these, despite their condition, are a little bit collectible. So yeah, happy to. You might be surprised, that's possibly the best find here. This is a saw set for setting the saw teeth on hand saws. You see the plunger. Do that. It's weird. I can see it, but not on the camera screen. Anyway, so a few hinges just for me. I don't think these are seed chrome, so they're probably worthless. These will have to be cleaned up, but if the thread isn't stripped, probably $10. I don't think these are brand name, but if they were, These are kind of expensive. I think these are cheap use. So we'll see. These are in good condition with the teeth. Nice pair of fencing pliers. Cheap brand, but they look in good order. They're not seized. I think that's a native hens making a racket. Now, this is a old Sidchrome toolbox. People like to restore these. Now, it'd be better if it was new old stock condition, but definitely sell. I got an angle grinder just for me. I didn't realise it doesn't have the side handle. But whatever. So moving along. He had a few saws. I just got the 2 brand name ones. I was interested in this because some of the more expensive, these are both Diston. Diston's had weak carved handles, but I can see this is actually a fairly modern one, and I'm sure it's not a premium model. It's only got 4 screws, and yeah, the handle is just a bit cruder in its styling. It's just not as rounded over. You just have a simple oval. It's rusty, but it's actually straight. It's probably 6 TPI, I reckon, teeth per inch. So I was excited for a second, but now I don't think this is worth. It's actually probably not even worth my time restoring, but we'll see. This one I actually like a lot more. It's a beautiful handle. Looking at it now, and I just have to clean that up. This is an older one. It's a nice 5-stud model. Rusty, but I'm hoping it cleans up okay. I'm hoping a lot of it's just staining. And yeah, it'd be like probably 5.5 TPI on that one. Just a lovely handle. This is probably like again, slightly more old-fashioned with this sort of, I don't know if you call it an OG, but this sort of dip in here. You can date them by the style of the medallion, but that's probably, I'm guessing, like a 1920s saw. Might not be quite that old, but anyway. This is a flounder spear. Believe it or not, I've sold one of these before, so I'll probably cut the handle off it. Maybe a bit far gone. The other one I had wasn't this rusty, but anyway. Or I can go floundering. I kind of like this thing. It's almost like a small machete. They're trying to ban machetes, would you believe it, down here. I just like the handle on it. Feels really good. It's not very thick. Like, this will be pitted as hell. So it's kind of thing I could potentially just put in an auction lot if I can, take stuff to auction one day. A few screws. He had a lot of timber. I just thought this had an interesting grain to it. I'm wearing my old fuck shoes because they're comfortable. I don't know if it's blackwood. It's quite heavy. And this piece, I don't know what it is, but it's very heavy. It could just be eucalyptus, but hard to say. I was half wondering if it was myrtle, but yeah, it's nice to grab a couple of nice bits of wood. This is my leather apron. Now you can see it's fucked. Hangs out here in the sun. I bought this off eBay, so he had 3. I bought this one. This looks a bit fucked as well, but it's quite thick. So he was a smaller guy, and I also bought this one. This is quite a nice fine leather apron. That's quite a good one. So that's just for me, and very happy with those. Now, in terms of value, I've added it up, believe it or not counting the saws, it's about $400 for everything here, including the box. I'll just roughly do it for you. It's probably 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 150 in sockets and drivers. With these spanners, spoke shave this thing, probably get to like 250. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 gets to about 300. This could be 20 or 30, 30, 40, 50, so about 350, 360. And then we've got this, probably $30, so we'll say about 400. Now the sauce, cleaning up all this will be like a day, maybe half a day, but it has to be wire brushed and sanded, washed. This all has to be wire brushed and steel wooled. Probably need some detergent in there too. It's not actually too rusty, it's just surface rust in the paint coming off. But these two saws would take me a full day to do both of them, because they have to be sharpened and set, de-rusted, handles refinishing. It's an ordeal doing these things. It's a labour of love. But that, if I can work out the model, it's probably D8. I wouldn't want to sell that for less than 100 if I sharpened it. This one is probably not even worth my time. But if I clean it up, it might be like $50. I don't know, depends how, if the blade's really pitted, there's no real salvaging of value. So it could go to an auction because people will see distant and buy it. Just slightly annoying things to store in the meantime. It's just about $10. This one's probably like $15 or so. I might even just keep it. So for like sellable stuff where the labour's not too bad, I've got about 400. For everything, I paid 50. And I think given the work you have to do, that's the kind of return that you need. I did get the 2 aprons as well. But it's nice when like you can sell, a handful of things, get you $50 back. And everything else is profit. Plus a few little hinges and that just for me, so. I don't know whether to be pissed off or happy. Because it was all woodworking based, a lot of it anyway. There would have been amazing chisels and planes and axes and hatchets, and it was all gone, There's nothing. This is like the only like premium vintage woodworking tool that I got. This thing's garbage. This is, you can see why they left that. So yeah, do I have to turn up at 8 a.m. when they say 9 a.m? And on the Facebook, she posted it on Facebook, she said a bunch of people had tried to get in on Friday. And she said no. So that's how ruthless it is. Like, guys are trying to get in the day before to get ahead of everyone. Let me in, I'll give you the best price. I don't know, man. Like, this is why I hate reselling. It's just, I hate this competition shit. It's a fucking rat race. But this will keep me busy. This is like a week's income for me at the moment, if not more. So yeah, should be happy, I guess. I'll leave it there.